This tree is essential. It's the coconut, as you can see here. We're at an upland farm on the edge of Mount Banao here in Liliw, Laguna, spending the day with the farm owner for this video interview. The coconut is often called the tree of life, as every part of the tree, from top to bottom, is used to sustain human life. It's the main crop of this farm. Their primary products are tuba and lambanog, both produced by extracting coconut sap, undergoing natural fermentation and distillation to reach a certain alcohol content. These products are sold directly to customers on the farm, which is also an accredited eco-tourist destination. Here, visitors can stay overnight and enjoy a variety of activities. However, this video isn't about the products made from coconut trees or farm tourism. It's about the coconut farm and its pest management practices. These practices and philosophies are what the farm owner believes to be crucial in achieving sustainable farming. They focus on applying agricultural pest management methods that effectively manage pests without harming the environment.
Ang kokolisap o scale insect. Coconut scale insect.
Tinatayang aabot sa 30 bilyong piso ang pwedeng malugi sa coconut industry kung hindi mapipigilan ang pagkalat ng mga pesting coconut scale insect o kokolisap.
We arrived from Los Banos, Pila, Nagcarlan to Liliw on a Saturday morning. It took us almost an hour to travel. You can see the beauty of the landscape and its rich culture here. We hiked to the farm as it is upland. After minutes of hiking, we finally entered the Esmeris coconut farm to start the interview with the owner, Victor Esmeris, a native of Liliw and former OFW, who manages this 30-hectare farm which he and his family have transformed into a farm tourism spot. Though he is an architect by profession and self-acknowledged to have limited agricultural knowledge, he applies his expertise as an environmentalist to farming, particularly in pest management. As an environmentalist, he emphasizes the importance of the natural environment and beneficial organisms in pest management strategies. Considering the array of strategies Victor Esmeris employs at the farm to manage pests, one might ask, what methods are chosen and how frequently are they applied throughout the various cropping seasons? In reflecting on the integration of chemical and non-chemical tactics, how does the farm categorize these practices in terms of cultural, physical, mechanical, and biological pest control? It is also prudent to inquire how these practices affect the farm's productivity, economic yield, and profitability. Ultimately, the question arises, which of these tactics yields the best results? Which are less successful? And what factors influence the outcome of each implemented strategy? To find out, we will do a deep dive into the interview to answer those questions. Victor Esmeris inherited the land from his mother and was exposed to farming at an early age because it was their source of income back then. Years went by, and he worked abroad as an architect. He returned to the country, and in 2018, he turned the farm from a conventional type into an ecotourism farm, which he has been spearheading for 6 years now.
Simula nga na 2018, pinag-combine na namin ang farming at saka ang farm tourism.
Over the past 5 years, the Esmeris farm has cultivated various crops like coconut, chili pepper, radish, squash, cabbage, and sayote. Additionally, it grows other seasonal crops like corn, tomato, and similar varieties. Among all those crops, we will only focus on coconut as it is the main crop of the farm. The common pests encountered on the farm are the coconut leaf beetle, kokolisap, and the coconut rhinoceros beetle.
Yung experience namin nga sa kokolisap at saka ngayon merong umatake yung brontis pa. Saka ngayon yung beetle malalaki may mga sungay na ano.
However, the farm has experienced no significant issues with pathogenic diseases or weeds. Today, we're exploring a farm that blends chemical and non-chemical pest control methods focusing primarily on its coconut crop. First up, leaf pruning. It is done daily alongside harvesting. This physical, cultural method doubles as pest control. The advantage? It's a two-in-one labor. However, it demands consistent, daily effort.
Ang kagandahan naman sa lambanog making, nalilinis yung kailangan kasi lilinisin mo yung yung puno. Pagka malinis ang puno, malakas bumunga, malakas magtuba.
May epekto rin po ba na pinagbabahayan ng mga insekto yung kapag hindi po nalinisan?
Oh,
Binabahayan po.
binabayan din kasi lalo yung langgam, grabe. Napaka rin.
Agroforestry is another crucial strategy. It promotes ecological balance by attracting natural predators like bats to control pests. This natural cultural method effectively maintains an environmental equilibrium, but it can also unintentionally provide a habitat for pests.
Clerestory farming yung tatawag. Yung magtatanim ka ng mga nyog, mga pahayaan mo yung mga forest. Magtatanim ka ng baba, magtatanim ka hanggang sa makakakuha ng
They're eyeing entomopathogenic fungi for biological control, waiting to spot pests first. This approach promises eco-friendly pest management but hasn't been implemented yet.
yung corn na pinag-amag nila, nahaluan mo ng tubig, yun ang i-spray mo. Tetest namin, hindi pa namin na ngayon. Pagka talagang lumala, talagang i-ano namin yun.
Weather and climate play an unexpected role. Harsh conditions naturally curb pests but are indiscriminate, harming crops too.
Nung dumaan ng Typhoon Glenda rito, halos natangay lahat yan. Kasi sa lakas na mahuhugasan talaga yung mga puno at saka mga dahon. Buong area talaga, halos buong Luzon, dinaanan ng Glenda. Natangay lahat yun. Yun ang nakatanggal ng kokulisap.
Finally, inorganic salt fertilizers, unusual for pest management, but they boost coconut health, reducing the need for chemical pesticides.
Naka-effective siyempre, fertilizing, yung ng salt. Kailangan palakasin mo ang puno Saka para ikaw lumakas din ang tuba mo. Yun ang nila sa kaya malakas ang sa mga beach Dito mo sa Boracay ang lulusog ng mga parang fertilizer din yun.
Each tactic here is a piece of the puzzle in creating a sustainable, resilient farm. Sir Victor's farm is a prime example of successful pest control strategies in coconut farming. The key to their success is leaf pruning or cleaning, which is vital for boosting coconut's productivity and economic yield. The cleaner the leaves, the higher the sap productivity and profit, similar to how the well-being of a human body affects its productivity. A standout tactic is using inorganic salt fertilizers, employed just once but with remarkable results. This method increases yield and strengthens the tree's immunity against diseases from pests. However, not all methods were effective. Trunk injection of pesticides to control kokolisap was the least effective, posing risks to the safety of their coconut wine.
Kasi chemical yung ginamit May epekto daw sa nyug yun Yun ang pinaglaban namin kasi kaya kami nagkaroon ng grupo sa Facebook ng Save Coconut Movement. Kasi nga, ini-introduce ng gobyerno, truck injection. Ayan, laki na epekto nun sa puno, saka sa yung magiging tuba.
Ultimately, the effectiveness of a controlled tactic lies in its versatility and ability to solve various problems without compromising crop health or introducing toxic elements to the produce. So as of now, these strategies are just the beginning. Implementing an integrated pest management approach and enhancing biological control are steps in the right direction, aligning with sustainable and environmental friendly farming. The lasting change will happen when these strategies are fully integrated into the farm's practices, allowing for a sustainable and effective pest management system. It will take time and effort, but by committing to these methods, the Esmeris Coconut Farm can lead the way in sustainable agriculture. Until then, these strategies are foundational steps towards a farming model that's as respectful to the environment as efficient and productive.